She's practicing her aristocratic look. I don't know why. Okay, we are talking. I don't know how this is connected, but we're talking about smoking today, yeah.
Because aristocrat used to smoke.
Oh, yes!
Yes!
Oh, yeah,
I see. I don't know, but okay, I just said yes for the sake of it. I don't know.
Okay, move on.
Okay, we're talking about, with the new ban looming ahead of us in January. I actually went down to the Health Promotion Board this afternoon to find out about some facts and some stats about smoking and quitting. So let's take a look. Maybe you can tell me a bit more about the Health Promotion Board's strategies. Mm-hmm. Like, what kind of programs, what sort of strategies you have to target smokers.
We have various strategies to reach out to the youths, one of which is actually school-based programs consisting of interactive activities like skits, theatre performances to reach out to the students there. We also make use of peer-led strategies, asking youths to come up with proposals and ideas on smoking prevention. Another strategy that we are making use of is to reach out to the youth through partners. For example, like our counsellors and teachers that we work with that have direct contact with the youths themselves, and also the parents is another group that we are reaching out to the youths through. There's also media initiatives that we are leveraging on. For example, like making use of new media like blogs and websites to reach out to the youths.
So are there also any specific programs that you've come up with, packages that you have, that you can give to schools, individuals, or I don't know, organizations to help people with smoking?
Sure. For the schools, we run the Too Tough to Puff program. Mm-hmm. Actually, this program makes use of sports to reach out to the students to give them an alternative to smoking. So it's actually a smoking prevention program. We also have another one, and it's called the Hey Butts Off program. This program is actually a peer-led program. What happens is on the school, we work with the school teachers to elect peers from the group of students themselves, and then these peer leaders will actually conduct activities on smoking prevention.
What are some of the stats, the statistics that HPB has noted, observed of youth smoking? What age should they pick it up? Is it family? Is it friends they pick it up from? What are the habits that the youth have in terms of smoking?
Okay, sure. From the recent student health survey conducted in 2006, when we compared it with figures from 2000 survey, we noticed that there's been a decreasing trend in the percentage of smokers who have ever tried smoking. For example, it has dropped from 26% in 2000 to 19% in 2006. There's also been a drop in the percentage of youths who smoke on at least one day in the past 30 days. So that has decreased from 11% in 2000 to 9% in 2006. So that's an encouraging trend that we are seeing. Where they pick up smoking from the 2006 survey, we found that 95% of the smokers, the youth smokers, actually have a close friend who also smokes. And about 59% of the same group of smokers have at least one parent who smokes. So all this would point to the signs that they probably pick up smoking from friends and family, but more so friends.
Roughly what age, do the statistics show that when they pick up smoking?
Right. From the survey, the median age for smoking initiation was about 12 years. So they pick it up as young as 12 years old. Yeah.
Does HPB run a quit program?
Okay, we have a quit line that the public, including youths, can call. And what the quit line is actually a person who will answer the call, a counsellor, and they will assess the person whether they're ready to quit. And if need be, they actually will refer the person to external service providers like counsellors or rather quit counsellors who will help the person or the youth through the process of quitting. From the school side, we also have programs going down to the school itself to address smoking cessation. So how we have done it is we have provided training for counsellors and teachers in schools who will be able to advise the youth on how they can go about quitting smoking. Yeah.
So in this case, has HPB been successful in helping people to quit smoking? What's the success rate like?
Well, if you're talking about the uptake of programs, there's been a slight increase in the number of schools that have been taking out the programs. As for the success rate, I would say that it's, if you're talking about successfully quitting smoking.
Yeah, cessation.
I think compared with the same as other countries, generally the success rate is pretty small. That means a small percentage of them, like 10
small?
to 15% of them actually quit. You're talking about specific groups. But that's to say that it's slow, but it should be something that we are still continuing to do to help whoever we can go through the process of quitting.
Percentage is very low actually.
Yeah, the percentage very low.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel as a
Yeah.
person who's on the way to quitting?
Strive to make
Actually,
it to the
it's
trend.
my mother and my wife. Yeah, because my mother's, I can see every day she's getting older and older. And my wife, I'm trying to have a kids. In future, I don't want my kids to have smoke as well actually. So I'm thinking of quitting is the best way. Also can save money actually.
At the peak, at your peak, right? How many sticks do you have smoke a day?
Around somewhere 2 pack plus a bit, around 50 stick one day.
50, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 packs is like what? How much? $20 a day.
Yeah. So
20,
if it goes
30.
to 50, it's about 2.5 packs. You have to buy 3 packs, lah.
Yeah, it's about $900 a month on cigarettes, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that about-
Actually,
Good math there.
actually is very
Tall,
money, yeah.
tall.
Oh,
My
wow.
pocket.
That's a lot of money.
But no choice when really feel that smoking, you don't feel like quitting, you keep on smoking. Nothing to do. Sit at a coffee shop, nothing to do, smoke.
But is it because of work stress for
Yes.
you?
Sometimes it's
You use that to relax. Huh?
yeah, use that to relax, to release stress and thinking of some things to make yourself more alert. You also get a cigarette and
Okay, on the flip side, right?
Yeah, yeah.
On the flip side, like, because I used to, like, for me, whenever I got a bit stressed, I would head out for a cigarette, right? But then, like, nowadays, when I stop smoking, right? Like, because when you go out for a cigarette, you sort of space out and you do things and all that. But if you don't smoke, you actually find yourself being slightly more productive because you got nowhere else to go. So you can't escape to go and do something. I mean, you could go and eat, but you know, you can't eat every day. I mean, you can't eat like so often. So you start having to, you work on the problem that you have now and you just continue working at it.
Okay.
So sort of,
More
I think it
product- yeah.
increases productivity.
So you mean you don't get to escape from whatever you are
Yeah.
facing up to at the
You
moment?
sort of have to just like stay there and just deal with it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
But then, how do you de-stress now?
Yeah. You play
Cycling,
tennis?
tennis,
Irritate
whatever.
people in the
Irritate
office.
people with
Yeah,
my ball of
yeah.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Yes, we know. We're part of your quitting program.
You know, in the short video, the guy talked a lot about how. What's his name? I call him the guy. I'm sorry.
The guy,
spoke about-
Francis.
Yeah. Okay. Francis spoke about how people picked up because they have close friends who smoke or a parent who smoke. How did either of you?
Yeah, how do you start?
How do you start?
Origins.
When and how do you start?
Origins.
For me, I started with my friends at 12 because they're all like trying it out.
The control room is saying NS, but
Wow.
then this one.
Yeah, is that 12?
12
Yeah,
years
so
old.
like everybody was just.
But it fits the statistics, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
12
but
actually
at that
quite
point of
shocked.
time,
Yes,
at that point
I
of
was
time,
shocked
you
as
don't
well.
know that it's bad. Because
just
like
fun
when I
thing
was
to do.
I was younger, like I had to buy cigarettes from my grandmother who was, you know, like playing mahjong.
So does
and-
she go like, "Hey, 肥仔
yeah, she's like,
It's like,
不会，就不会 home or whatever lah, you know. But you don't think that it's bad, and like you know, your friends are like, oh yeah, you know, it's a fun thing. And back then, no, you know,
public education
no,
and all that. Yeah.
no like invasive internet where you can go online and go and play games, all that.
Okay.
Because I'm quite old.
And what
Anyway,
about
yeah.
you, John? How do you pick it up?
actually I picked it up also when I'm very young, around 10 to 13 like this. Try out to buy the cigarette, just smoke with friends, have some fun, which is
I feel a bit like
yeah, like
let's
man
say,
like this. It's,
Very
it's like-
manly, ah.
yeah. That
Manly, I'm a
smoking
man.
is so fun. Then slowly you get used to it. After that, you will get addicted. But when you get addicted, it's very hard to quit it.
No, but when you guys took your first puff, right? Was it like, wow, very nice?
No.
Or was it like,
No.
"Bleh"?
No.
No, it was for me. It was a bad experience because I was like, I mean, it wasn't a great experience. It wasn't like when I smoked, I was like, oh wow, life changing moment.
Yeah, it's like-
it was more like oh, like 很苦啊. But then like after a while, you just got used to it. It's sort of like, you know how people when I don't know, when they drink like beer or whatever, and then the first taste is always like, ooh.
Yeah.
But then after a while it becomes a habit. or
But
whatever.
it tastes so bad. It feels so bad, but you continue.
Yeah, because of friends.
Yeah.
There's a
I think
peer
There's the
mostly
influence.
friends we are
friends.
missing around.
Yeah, they said 95% influenced by peers, their friends.
Yeah, and like
it up
you're with your
because of that.
friends, you don't want to be like somebody that laughs at, that you be laughed at because like, oh, cannot,
That's peer
Everybody's
pressure.
like, oh yeah, hey, come on lah. So I guess that's one of the reasons.
So now are you like sort of actively doing, well, not really reverse peer pressure, lah, but peer pressuring your friends to quit, or you just don't hang out with them?
No, actually, when like some of my friends do go for cigarette and all that, I'll just stay put lah. Because I think that's the best way. Like if you go clubbing or you go like to pubs and all that, you can no longer sit down in the pub and smoke, right? It used to be like that, and then you could very easily just smoke. But now you have to go somewhere else. So I'm very lazy as a person. So I think it sort of saves me a lot of energy by not getting up, going
So
there.
you just don't do anything, just
Yeah,
stay
just
put.
chill and just relax. You
Yeah,
know?
you just have a couple of drinks while they go and have
Yeah.
a couple of smokes, right?
John, what about you?
For me, my very first puff, I feel is very smelly, and after that, I was scared my parents come after me.
Know that you're smoking, come
Yes,
after you.
because the smell is so heavy, which is after you smoke the first puff, you feel coughing, a lot of things.
Yeah.
You yourself so scared of your family knows that you are smoking.
Yeah.
I will get caught when I'm 16.
Yeah.
The very first time my mom and dad see me smoking.
What did they do? They cane you?
No, actually they say, why you smoke? But they never cane me. But no choice, I have been smoking for so long already.
They caught you after 6 years of smoking.
Yeah.
Oh, you quite good,
Yeah,
did you
quite
hide?
stealthy. I wasn't so lucky. I think I was caught quite soon after. Because I believe one of my friends told me when I was younger.
I know, you bought cigarettes for your grandma, then when she opened, only got 5 sticks left.
No. I think one of them
Offer
told
the
me
whole
that
block
if
of
you
people.
it was running water and you blew the smoke in the running water, it would just all go away lah. But I think,
Doesn't
somehow.
make scientific sense.
I was very young.
Yes, I'm sure.
Very gullible.
Hadn't taken like physics yet at the time.
Yeah,
or
that's
chemistry.
true. Uneducated, just like now. Yeah.
Yes.
Should we go for...
I don't smoke, so we can't go for a smoke
I think
break.
maybe... Okay, no, we all don't need to go anywhere, but...
But you don't need to go anywhere
Yeah,
either,
you don't
so
need to
you
go
stay
anywhere
put,
either.
okay?